Hi everyone and welcome to NameHero.com. Today I want to demonstrate cPanel's latest release, cPanel 64. They announced it earlier this month and we began rolling it out last week on our servers, and this week here on April 17th we will be rolled out fully across our network. So there's not a whole lot of new features, but there is some new stuff such as the way it looks, the style sheets. So I definitely want to cover this and just show you, and there is some important information in here, so I'd love to have you follow along with me. To log into my cPanel account, the fastest and easiest way is to go through our NameHero portal. It allows single sign-on, and it just keeps things simple. So what I like to do is just go to here, click Login. I'm going to log in using my demo account, use my password. Next, you're going to see I've got my two-factor authentication on. I highly recommend that if you don't, that you do enable this, since we do offer single sign-on. It just the highest level of security for your account to make sure no one else gets in there. I know it is a little bit of a pain in the butt to keep the Authenticator app, but it really is the fail-proof way to keep your account safe. Okay, so I'm going to go over here and click Cloud Web Hosting. The account I'm going to demonstrate on is this one here, and I'm going to click Login to cPanel right here. Okay, so this is it, and you can see it doesn't look a lot different than it has, but that's because they have updated some styles, but you have to actually select those. So what you can do is you can just start typing in styles here, and you can see change style comes up here. So you can see they've got now dark, light, and then the retro look. So all of these that apply to the new cPanel. And so I know a lot of people, they like the old retro look. So you click apply, and of course it goes right on in just like it has before. So that's the old school look for those of you that still want to use that. Again, they've got, the one I like the best is this dark one here. I think it looks really sharp. But you know, if you're used to whatever, I think it goes down to personal preference, whatever you're used to. But of course, if you're one of our resellers and you're going to be reselling, you know, I feel like this is a great way that you can be a little bit different with your brand and not kind of have the same cookie cutter as everyone else. So I noticed that some of the other companies, some of the EIG brands, are actually getting customized skins for their cPanel, which I think is pretty cool. But me personally, I just like sticking with the ones that cPanel provides, and then giving our customers the flexibility of selecting any of these: the retro, the light, the dark, or their normal. You can see their light here. Kind of, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of that. It kind of all washes together in my opinion. But this is really important for our resellers, because our resellers might want to change it up. Or if you're like me, just keep it basic. And so the basic style that you're used to, and what we use for most of the tutorials here at NameHero, is just the default cPanel theme, so to speak, with the NameHero logo up top. But again, that's the biggest announcement coming out of the release, is these new styles. They do have a new SSL section, so let's check that out, where you can check the status of SSL on your website. So if you've been working with us at NameHero, you know we have free and automatic SSL certificates. So if you want to make sure that's active on your site, you can click here and you can see, and it will actually list what domains, because right, each domain has more than one to it, have the AutoSSL. So we can see this is my example domain, resellerhostingus.com. You can see that it's been validated with the AutoSSL. So you have other options over here, such as view the certificate or upgrade it. Right now we have those disabled. Since this is a new feature in cPanel, we still have to decide if we're going to add upsells into here. And so basically you'll be able to upgrade to like an extended validation, an EV certificate, from right inside of cPanel. You won't have to go buy this through us separately and then have us install it. You can just click the upgrade. So those of you that want to have a green bar at the top, that's what EV means. It means that this address bar at the top will be green when someone's on it. A lot of big stores like to have that, and a lot of really big merchants, like to use that, and banks and other sites like that. I don't think it's a huge requirement, but you may want to do that, especially if you have an e-commerce site. You may want to add the green bar just to add more confidence. But really, the AutoSSL should be sufficient enough for everyone, and especially our resellers that's reselling to their customers. Your customers should love this. So this is just a way that we can look and make sure that it is set up. I know we get a lot of support tickets still regarding the AutoSSL, with people asking, hey, do I have a certificate on whatever domain? Well, now you can just go look here and make sure it's validated. And again, if you see something that's not or something that's amiss, you can always ask our team. We'd be more than willing to help you. They've done a couple API changes, but that's nothing really relevant to this tutorial. Really, those of you that develop around cPanel, that's something that you want to check out. I know our friends over at CP Remote, they probably want to see those API auth tokens and play with those, especially in their app. Also, what's important is the AutoSSL now supports proxy subdomains. So, for example, if we go back to SSL here, you can see that it's got a certificate for cPanel.resellerhostingus.com. Some people like to go to cPanel that way, and before it was not supported, but it is now. Now, however, if you are using Cloudflare, I'm not sure if this will resolve that issue. I know Cloudflare, since they have you CNAME your site to connect to them, if you're trying to use different subdomains that are connected to Cloudflare, sometimes it does not work with cPanel. So I'm not sure if their AutoSSL proxy support will resolve that or not for you. But I know that is that's been on a lot of people's feature requests list for a while, is having SSL on their subdomain for cPanel. So that is on there. Besides that, they've made a couple changes to how their backup system works, but at NameHero, as I mentioned just a second ago, we use CP Remote because it's a lot faster than the traditional backup section of cPanel and the backup module that comes in it. So if you need to access any of our backups that we've taken for your account, you can do so right inside of here, CP Remote. Now, this is a different version. If you're on some of our other servers, the newer version of CP Remote's different. What we have not upgraded some of our older servers to the new CP Remote interface just because we don't want to confuse people. It's got the same functionality though, but this is definitely where you would go. Like I said, we did not roll in the new cPanel backup module because we just don't use it. We use CP Remote. So that's really the main takeaway from it. And I mean, not a whole lot. I know that we kind of had heard a lot through the industry and was kind of curious of where it was going to go. But it is the styles. It is showing that AutoSSL, and it is having that subdomain support for AutoSSL or the proxy support. And you should also check this out. I know they've changed a couple of these icons in here kind of quietly over the last couple of releases. And I normally don't recover releases inside videos, so some of these kind of snuck up on us too. So for example, if you want to check the network status, you can do it here. You can open your tickets here. You can go back and manage your billing and everything from inside of cPanel. Now, once you get inside of cPanel, it kind of acts as your non-stop shop for NameHero as well. So it's just that nice bridge. So you can see that it take us right here to update our credit card information if that's what we wanted to do. But again, everything's right in here, and we're looking forward to rolling it out. If it's not on your server yet that you're on, just have a little patience with us. I think by the 19th or 20th of April, we will have it on every server. So again, if you have any questions, just let us know. But thanks a bunch for using NameHero. We look forward to having this update rolled out to everyone.